Hello everyone. It's finally glad to meet you all. I think this was a great idea for us posting a video so we can all get to know each other for the amount of time we spent over the last 16 weeks. My name is Joe Laporte. I know I've talked to many of you, at least through all of our interactions and our posts, and I've enjoyed many of them. And I thank you all for the feedback you've given us, especially Professor Johnson for all the passion that she's shown for this course and made it very enjoyable, I think, for many of us. And you can tell by how quickly people post and their responses are and how they responded to the questions. In any event, the question this week was related to what enduring message have we received from all the information and all the readings that we've had over the last 16 weeks. And for me, I had to think about it a bit. Bartleby the Scrivener was a big one for me, but I think as far as being enduring, that Jack London's story, To Build a Fire, was the most important for me. To give you a reason why, I want to explain where it came from. When I was about 10, my parents gave me a hardcover copy of Call of the Wild as one of my Christmas gifts. And being 10, I really didn't care that much for it and threw it in a pile with my clothes and proceeded to play with the toys that I'd received. As the years went on, that book found a place on its shelf in my bedroom, and it would move over time from one place to another. And one day, while I was around 13, I decided to pick it up. I was bored. It was a rainy Saturday, and I started reading it. And in that case, once I started reading it, I found I couldn't stop. I was under the covers with a flashlight. I'd hear my parents come down the hall, and I'd pretend I was asleep. And many nights I would find myself asleep with that book beside me until I finally got to the end. It took me quite a while to read it. It was a little hard to read for me at that age, but I was thoroughly engrossed by it. And as the years went on, that book moved throughout my room at one shelf or another, one place or another, until I graduated college. And don't have it anymore, but this class reminded me of that, and I hadn't thought about that book in so many years. When I read To Build a Fire, I was reminded of the way that London writes, the personification that he uses. How many authors actually will give you the thoughts of a dog, and that's kind of what reminded me of the old stories I'd read from London, and it took me back to when I was 13 while I was reading that. It was thoroughly enjoyable for me. So I can't really pin down one specific one other than that in Bartleby that really resonated with me. What this class has shown me is how to think differently, for lack of a better term, and especially in a world where we are given information in little snippets, and none of us, at least speaking for myself, look at things beyond the superficial level unless it really resonates with us. And this class has forced us to really take a look at literature and its deeper meaning, rather than the superficial meaning. I guess I've been blessed with the fact that I've always read stories very slowly, especially fiction stories. So my natural process is to do deep reading, because I'll go over passages many times that resonate with me or have particular meaning to me based on my life experiences. So I found that this class has forced me to do that once again, something I haven't done for many years. And makes me read something at a much deeper level and bring out the meanings, especially in the poetry section. I actually dreaded going into that area, but I found that the depth of meaning with that was incredible as far as how it resonates. So in closing, I'd like to say thank you very much, Professor Johnson. Thank you very much for all the leadership you provided in this course and the thought process that you've forced us to bring into our readings. Your passion certainly makes it easier for us, and as we move forward through our lives and through our interactions with others, and this has certainly enriched me as far as how I relate to everything, and in particular how I speak and how I reflect. So once again, It's good to meet you all. I look forward to seeing all of your videos and collecting more information and absorbing more information from everyone that's taken this class. And I look forward to meeting all of you in other classes, hopefully in the future. Thank you very much for your time.